to 7th grade math support. So this course is designed to go through the objectives of Common Core for mathematics, to give an example for each of the objectives, just to make sure that you can have a good understanding of what each of the objectives are asking you to do. If you have any additional questions outside of what we cover in these videos, please let me know. I can definitely work to assist with another example for that particular topic. My name is Dr. Griggs, and I'm definitely looking forward to being able to support you all through 7th grade math. Our first umbrella topic is ratios and proportional relationships. And our first objective is compute unit rates associated with ratios of fractions, including ratios of lengths, areas, and other quantities measured in like or different units. So here is an example problem for us to try to solve. The problem is mixing paints. A mural artist is mixing 2 colors of paint. She uses 3/4 gallons of blue paint to cover 2/5 square foot of wall. What is the unit rate of blue paint used per square foot? So when we think about ratios, the order is very important. And then making sure that we are setting it up in the right way. And we can also think about ratios the same way we think about fractions, because that's another way we can write a ratio. So in this case, we have the unit rate of blue paint used per square foot. So that means unit rate of blue paint is first, divided by the square footage. So 3/4 goes with blue paint, so that's going to be first. So 3/4 blue paint divided by 2/5 square feet. Now, when we are dividing fractions, we do keep, change, flip, meaning we're going to keep the first fraction, we're going to change division into multiplication, and then we're going to flip the second fraction or multiply by the reciprocal. If we were to write this out not like a fraction, we would do 3/4 divided by 2/5. We would do keep, change, flip. So we're going to keep the 3/4. We're going to change the division to multiplication. And then we're going to flip 2/5 or multiply by the reciprocal, which is going to be 5/2. When we multiply this, of course, when we multiply in fractions, we just multiply across the top and the bottom. So 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 2 is 8. So our unit rate for how much blue paint is used per square foot is 15/8 per square foot. Now, depending on the teacher, you can leave it as an improper fraction, but let's say your teacher does not want you to leave it as an improper fraction and they want a mixed number. Well, not a problem. We can still think about this as division. Our numerator goes in as our dividend inside the box, and our denominator goes out as our divisor. So 8 goes into 15 one time. 1 times 8 is 8. 15 minus 8 is 7. To write this as a mixed number, we will use the quotient as the whole number, the remainder as the numerator, and the divisor as the denominator. So in this case, 15/8 is the same as 1 7/8. So now we have found the unit rate of blue paint used per square foot, which is either 15/8 or 1 7/8. I hope that was useful to you. And again, if you have any other questions or any other topics that are presenting issues for you this year in 7th grade, feel free to let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining my tutoring session today. If you enjoy the way that I instruct and you think that I would be a useful addition to your student or to yourself, feel free to scan this QR code. It is going to take you directly to my profile page where you can get set up on weekly classes with me. Looking forward to seeing you in the classroom.